today I'm reviewing this 7.2 foot metal arch. That's a backdrop, and I've grabbed a couple of the pieces including the instructions. Instructions are fairly easy to follow. All the pieces are more or less intuitive to use. Sliding everything together only takes a couple minutes. I've got a few concerns though. They do give you everything you need. They even give you a little Allen key to connect everything. You only have two different size screws. You have the big ones that are going to hold the upright from the part that goes on the ground, and then you have all the little ones to hold the small tubes together. The thing I noticed is every single tube that has the G, the ones that go vertical, none of those are actually threaded. So when you try to tighten them down, you can't. The screws don't bite. To me, that's a bit of a safety hazard, and I've got to take a couple stars off for that because that turns into a danger. I'm going to have to either connect these with some other means. Maybe duct tape's going to make it ugly if you're not going to cover it up. So that definitely detracts from this. And another concern I had, some of the pipes, I only had two this way, but the ends, the way they're crimped in such a way that they won't slot in. See if I can remember which ones it is. Where it won't actually slot in as is. So I'm going to have to take a hammer to this and smack it to shrink this down to where I can use it, because it won't fit in. So in essence, this was more or less unusable. And the fact that every single G piece is unthreaded tells me that that's not a mistake or a missed piece, because there are 8 of these. So it's hard to imagine you could miss it on 8 pieces if it's just not something they ever do. And they did give screws for every piece. I'm also not a big fan of the way the ground support, you have these pieces that go vertical. As you can see, there's one of the welds is actually broke free, so it's not held properly. So not very good welds. And even if there were 2, it's just 2 spot welds, is not very strong. And when you actually connect the screw through here, I'm not going to go all the way here, but it doesn't lock it into place anyway. It can actually spin around a little bit. I don't think it's any type of a safety issue. It's just kind of a poor design, because it could be down here and slowly start twisting like this and make it not look quite as nice. Nobody's going to ever notice, but you'll know. So overall, I don't feel like this is a great deal for the money. Time of this review is about $38. Assembly may be easy, but parts were defective. Poor welds on here. Just kind of poor quality in general. I'm going to rate this 2 out of 5 stars.